This tutorial is going to walk you through how to take a PDF worksheet and put it in a PowerPoint so that students can interact with it, answer the questions, and submit it back to you in a Teams assignment. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have my worksheet up in front of me, and then in another tab, I'm going to have a PowerPoint here that I'm going to put this document in through snips. So when I look at my worksheet, I'm going to use the snipping tool, and I'm going to snip the first row of questions. There's not that many, so it's actually perfect to fit on a PowerPoint. And I am going to use my online PowerPoint because there's a few less steps. And I want to paste that snip onto the slide. So I do want to open in Desktop app to do the pasting. But this is going to be very similar to the drag and drop activities that we do, where we're going to think about this as layers. So I'm going to create my slides, and anything I do here is going to be saved. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to do my rows. Okay, so I'm just going to have these two rows in for the purposes of our tutorial, but I don't want students to be able to move these questions or even possibly delete them. So I want to make these a picture. I want to make this a picture background. And this is where I'm saying that it's going to be easier to do this with the online version. So I'm going to X this out, and now all of this is saved on my online Word. So now here are my two slides. I'm going to pull that snippet tool back up, and I'm going to snip a picture of this slide and insert it as the background so that kids cannot delete or move anything around. So I'm going to save that picture. And I'm going to use my snip tool and save this slide as a picture. And now I'm going to take these out and put them back in as the background. So this is where it's easier if you're using an online version of PowerPoint. If I go to design, I can take background and picture from file and just select those pictures that I just snipped. So there's slide 1. There's slide 2. Now students can't move it, they can't delete it. When they get it, they can draw or they can insert a text box to complete, and I can push this out in a Teams assignment so that students can edit their own copy. They can do their work, they can show their work in a very easy manner. Now that my assignment is created, I'm going to put it in a Teams assignment. And so a lot of this is going to be exactly what we've done before. I'm going to give my assignment a name. And I'm going to attach this PowerPoint as a resource and make sure that students can edit. So here's my 2x2 multiplication PowerPoint that I just created. Right now, students can't edit this. I want to make sure that I change that so that students edit their own copy. And then I can change the points, make sure that I'm assigning it out to the individuals that I want, and assign. So now if I look at this assignment from a student view, students can open up their PowerPoint, edit, and they will be able to draw right on here to show their work, answer the questions. This is going to automatically save, so when they're all done with the assignment, they simply close out PowerPoint. Their work will be saved, like you can see mine is. They close it and they will hit the Turn In button.